Hey, 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 welcome, my wonderful Geminis. How are you guys doing today? If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. All right, guys, so we are doing the wonderful sign of Gemini today. Your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, or wherever else Gemini may fit in your natal chart, okay? Keep in mind that energy is fluid, so you want to take what you need and leave what you don't. And you can feel free to swap the energy and place it where it fits. So if I say this is Gemini's energy, but it fits more with the other person's energy, then feel free to place it where it fits, okay? All right, my lovelies. So these videos are for anyone on their spiritual journey, on your spiritual path, if you feel like you're going through spiritual growth, if you're a light worker, an empath, an energy healer, if you are ascending, okay, if you're just into getting some motivation, encouragement, inspiration, some answers, if you're into signs and symbols from the cards, numerology, or astrology, or if you just know that there's some shit going on and you can't quite put your finger on it, you may be able to find something here too, my loves, okay? All right, thanking our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our higher selves, the divine masculine and feminine energy in the atmosphere. We are thanking all of the energy that's here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, inspire, give us the strength, the courage, and the freedom to take action when it is time to do so. Okay, what you got for my wonderful Geminis today? What you got for my wonderful Geminis today in this reading? Oh, you guys got a lot of heart chakra work on the board today. So you have trickery, and I don't remember the code word for trickery, so I'm going to have to get that for you. But you have trickery, okay, which is heart chakra. Your heart chakra is responsible for love, compassion, and forgiveness, okay? So we're dealing with love, compassion, and forgiveness in this reading. And you also have grief, which is heart chakra work again. Once again, dealing with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Grief, your code word for grief is going to be love. When this card shows up, it is saying to you that it is time to step into a place of love, my wonderful Gemini. So let me get your code word for trickery, because I don't remember that one off the top of my head. All right, so trickery is all about honesty and vision and paying attention to greed, okay? Honesty, vision, and paying attention to greed. Okay, my love. So we're going to start off with your truth pull. Okay. We're going to get the truth or the overall energy on the board. And then we're going to get your energy versus their energy. Their energy could be the situation or the person or thing that you're interacting with. Okay. What do you have for my wonderful Geminis today? What do you have for my wonderful Geminis today? What time is it? Okay. I'm going to try and make this no more than a half an hour. Let's see how that goes, because I have to go get my car service today. Let's see. Truth pull. You guys got justice in the truth placement. All right. What's Gemini's energy? You want to come out. Gemini's energy is the Hermit in reverse. So some of you could be feeling lonely or withdrawn, like you're in isolation. Some of you could be isolating yourself. Then you got the Three of Pentacles on the board. And the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, you know, teamwork and shit. Okay, so some of you could be isolating yourself and not getting out. Or not feeling like you're in a situation where people are actually playing fear and playing the theme. Okay, so we do got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody is a perfectionist over here. Okay, and maybe even lack of focus or ambition. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, this is the Emperor. This is clarified by the Emperor energy. So this could be someone in authority. Okay, someone that you created some type of solid foundation with. Okay, so what do y'all want my wonderful Geminis to know about love, compassion, and forgiveness? Especially, what do you want to pay attention to when it comes to being honest, especially pertaining to love? We do know that justice on the board. Clarify this justice card for me. What's going on with this? What's this justice going on? We got the Five of Wands in reverse. So there's some type of conflict going on, my wonderful Geminis. Okay. or somebody is avoiding the conflict, right? Somebody's avoiding the conflict, Gemini. Let's see. Clarify this 5. This is a lot of cards. Oh, this is a lot of cards. Oh, this is a lot of cards. But these are some good cards. We're going to keep them. We're going to keep them and see where they go. That's a lot of cards. Oh. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. So we do know that justice is popping up on the board. When justice pops up, and it's popping up in the truth placement. So overall, we know that justice is coming. And I've been talking about Saturn waking up. Okay. Now, I know I did, and I don't think it was today's daily, but I think in yesterday's daily, the energy that was in the atmosphere was the number 5, which was change, right? And I said if I had to pick a card for that day, it would be the Tower card. Right. And I talked in that video about maybe even it being violent change, or like and it could be violent change and you losing a job, maybe even somebody transitioning, maybe even accidents, you know. And then I got a phone call yesterday later in the day when my girlfriend was explaining to me that Kevin Hart got in an accident and just got out of like a 12-hour back surgery. Right. So I say all of that to say, my lovelies, okay? And it's not that you're wishing anything bad in anyone, because the energy was in the atmosphere. So because the energy was in the atmosphere, that type of energy could have affected anyone, okay? That could have affected anyone. This is exactly why it's important for you to pay attention to your intentions and what you're thinking, what you're speaking, and especially what you're feeling, okay? So, I'm going to be doing a new moon live, and that is going to be by invite only. So if you're interested, please email me and let me know. And the reason why it's going to be by invite only is because we're going to get into some mystical, metaphysical things that you can do to help empower yourself spiritually during the moon's energy. That is a portal. Right? That is an energetic portal, and there are definitely energies that you can use. All right. So with this justice card being on the board, this justice card can represent maybe some type of court case. This justice card can also represent maybe some type of truth coming out. Okay. This justice card can also represent the law of cause and effect, which means the law of karma, which means what you put out is what you get back. Okay, so please be mindful, my lovelies. The universe does not do blind justice, so you do not have to avoid anything. So somebody's avoiding conflict. Okay, or somebody may feel that there's a lack of focus. This one to come out like that. This want to come out like that. Okay, the Fool card want to come out in reverse. Y'all know I love this card. This is AKA the reset card. This is the Fool card in reverse, AKA the reset card. Somebody may not be taking the risk that they need to take, or somebody may be not really operating from a place of maturity. Like they're just naive about how they do things. They do things really recklessly. Yeah. Because look at this. Judgment is coming into play. Judgment is coming into play. So now this is how this works, my wonderful Gemini. Okay. When justice come into play, remember, because you will be judged based on, you know, what you put out, you get back, right? At any particular time, everybody, regardless of what the fuck you've done, you have an opportunity to grow, to forgive yourself as well as others, so you can grow or get to the next level spiritually. Okay. Okay, so you can know exactly, how to move spiritually. That's going to be important, okay? So, with that being said, it is important for you to be honest with your own truth, your own insecurities in this season. Some of you are operating here with energy that might not be so honest. And I don't know if this is you, Gemini, but if this is you, you're having the opportunity to change things. Now, if this is the person that you're dealing with, let's take a look and see what's going on, okay? If this is the person that you're dealing with, judgment is going to come into play, okay? Judgment is going to come into play, y'all. It's right here. So not only is justice coming into play, sorry, y'all, my computer. Not only is justice coming into play, y'all, but you also have judgment coming into play. Okay? So it's kind of like you have the mother and the father. Okay, you got cause and effect coming into perfect balance and harmony to bring things into justice. Okay. Okay. So we got judgment coming into play for this. Yep. We got judgment coming into play for this because it kind of feels like this energy of this person, it could have been dishonest energy, okay? It could have been dishonest energy. This person could have promised you more stability, or maybe even to build something with you. Maybe even to create, you know, something with you. But it's kind of like there was no long-term plans. Okay, for some of you, you could have even been engaged and proposed, and they just didn't want to set a date. Okay. You got the 7 of Wands energy. And remember, Wands energy is all about your intuition, okay? So you're going to have to pay attention to your intuition in this, right? So the Wands energy is all about, I don't know, like there's some type of competition or maybe some type of challenge going on here. We got the Knights of Wands in reverse. Somebody's feeling frustrated. But this is like immature energy, and somebody overreacts, and then that makes the other person pulls back, right? So somebody has a lot of masculine energy on this board, and then it sends somebody else into withdrawal because maybe of the approach of the other person, right? Yep. Somebody's definitely feeling like it's lack of motivation here, and then somebody just comes in rushing, maybe too quick with the mouth, too quick with the ridicule. Right? You got the Page of Pentacles clearing up this, and this is all about manifestation, right? But it's clarified by this 4 of Wands in reverse, which is intuitive energy. And the Wands in reverse clarified by this page. Whatever you felt was, you know, could have manifested, or whatever opportunity you felt could have come forth from this, you feel like there was probably a breakdown in communication, and whatever you was promised was not, it did not happen, right? The transition did not happen. You may have felt like you were promised something and, you know, like it didn't happen. And this could probably be where this grief is about, because you may have felt like you were tricked. Okay, somebody may have been dishonest. Okay, and that's the truth right there. So now let's look at your energy and their energy. Okay, clarify exactly where my wonderful Geminis are right now and what they need to know. Clarify where my wonderful Geminis are right now and what they need to know. Clarify where my wonderful Geminis are right now and what they need to know. Clarify Gemini. What is... Yeah, I can't make this up. What is up? Like they just sending out all these cards. We gonna take them. We gonna take them. We're going to take them. Okay. So, we have the 4 of Swords here. And Swords, Gemini, is all about your thinking, right? Swords is all about your spiritual and your mental thinking. But with the Swords being in this position, my wonderful Geminis, you see how this right here, all the smoke is on fire, and he just sitting there in the chair. You trying to tell me he can't smell all that smoke? Right? But you see, if you in hermit mode, of course you can't smell all that smoke. Right, my wonderfuls? You can't, because you feel burnt out. Some of you may even feel restless. Some of you may even feel restless. Then they over here with this 10 of Cups energy, right? With all of this, it kind of really feels like a broken home situation. And you could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, Gemini? You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay? Now, this person could have came in promising you shit, or you could have thought that you guys were on the same page, shit was aligned. And this person could have came from a broken home too, so they don't know how to do things any better, right? They don't know how to do things any better. But you do have this 3 of Wands energy popping up in your energy, and it's just like you felt like there was lack of foresight. You didn't feel like there was enough planning. And they over here with this third party situation over here. Okay. So you over here, right, where you felt like this has put you into a place maybe where you just retreated and you're really just reflecting on what you need to do, right? You've withdrawn. This is withdrawn energy. This is isolation energy. Whatever teamwork that you felt like they were putting out, you don't want to do this anymore. You feel burnt out. They've burnt you out, right? Intuitively, like it kind of feels like right now you can't even trust your intuition, right? You can't even trust your intuition right now. And this energy over here could be an Aries. And this is probably why the energy is so strong, because Aries are all about I am. They have that I am knowingness, right? And they over here with this 10 of Cups energy, right? This misalignment of values in marriage. They could have stepped out of the marriage, right? And it could, this could have been a physical infidelity of some sort. And for some of you, it's just a infidelity of maybe putting in too much time at work, too much time with, with the friends, the homeboys, especially if your marriage is pretty, if you're young, Okay. You do have the Chariot card here, right? And with the Chariot card being in this placement, my wonderfuls, it's kind of like you may be feeling like there's some type of lack of direction right now, right? And maybe sometimes you react with a little aggression when they come at you, right? Yeah. See, but they coming at you with this emotional, immature energy, right? Because they know, it kind of feels like this person know they've hurt you, right? And you may be living with this person too, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is clearly what I got. For some of you, you could have had a situation where someone that you knew, or someone that you was close to, may have hooked up with your person. Let me tell y'all something. We're going to talk about the Gargamels in your video too, okay? Now, Gargamels are when you are at a place in your life when you know you're about to go to the next level, right? You have the Hazels. Hazels are the people, whenever you meet them or see them or, are in their presence, they always got some negative shit to say, right? But the Gargamels in particular are the ones that see your light, are the ones that so fucking want to be you, right? They so fucking want to be you, right? That they intentionally create havoc just so they can fuck with you, right? So they intentionally come after you. Those are the Gargamels. They intentionally leave their house to come looking for you to start some fuckery, right? Now, with that being said, you can learn how to control these Gargamels, right? You can learn how to control these Gargamels. Because this person is over here. They over here, but they telling you shit and they telling you stuff. And they pretend to be one way, but it's not. That's not the way. They still out here looking at things in the world. See the statue? They still staring at things in the world. That's the Queen of Wands energy. They're still demanding shit, but not bringing shit to the table. But you're over here still. You're over here with this King of Wands energy. So, both of y'all are like... Somebody over here, your energy, Gemini, seems like it could be very highly impulsive and maybe even sometimes ruthless when you feel like you need to defend yourself. You could be a little verbal with your expression. You may even be walking around with high expectations because you feel like you were promised some shit. Now you feel like you were tricked out of some shit. Now you feel like the person may not have been honest, right? And it's kind of like they don't fuck with your love. So this is causing you some type of grief. So this is all heart chakra work going on here in this reading, okay? And this person came in really like But they came in, and it's kind of like they came in all humble and shit, but they're very demanding and can be very aggressive in how they ask for things or even how they communicate emotionally, right? And if you don't know already, and that's because there's definitely maybe some type of third party situation in this. And normally, you know, I give my whole spew about third party doesn't necessarily mean a physical person. In this reading, I'm definitely getting a strong sense of a physical person. Okay? I'm definitely getting a strong sense of a physical person. Whatever you were trying to manifest with this person, you have the page of Pentacles, which is all about manifestation, clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse. There's a breakdown in communication here. Okay? There's a breakdown in communication here. All right. What else you want my wonderful Geminis to know? What is a breakdown in communication? Let's ask about that. What's the breakdown in communication? 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 We got the Five of Air energy, which is all about conflict, right? And then we got the Four of Rainbows energy, which is Four of Pentacles. And that's all about somebody either being very overprotective because they lying about some shit. Somebody's very materialistic, okay? It's all about the material realm, how they look out to the outer world. Everything is based on how they look outwardly to other people. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? With this five... With this Five of Air energy, which is aka the Five of Swords energy, all about your spiritual and your mental thinking. This is saying that you're open for the change, though. This is saying that you're open for the change, my wonderful Gemini. You're ready and open for this change. Okay. Look. So you're going to have to learn how to be able to compromise, not so much with anyone else, but within self. When is it time for me to be flexible like a bamboo tree? And when is it time for me to be sturdy and firm as an oak tree? You're going to have to make those decisions, okay? And that don't have to do with anybody else, okay? Because they over here with this Four of Pentacles energy, this miser energy, this greedy energy, right? This is all about them protecting themselves because they're lying, or this is a one-sided relationship where they take more than they give, okay? You do have the Ace of Water, aka the Ace of Cups on the board, clarifying your energy, Gemini. This is love. This is compassion, creativity. This is you being able to really tap into your feelings and go with the flow. Now, interestingly enough, what you need to know, my wonderful Geminis, about your sign is that you guys are like the gatekeepers to the spiritual realm in this earthly realm, okay? That's why some people can deem you as being two-faced, okay? So you guys are like the gatekeepers of the realm. So you're going to have to be able to tap into your spiritual side, aka allow yourself to feel whatever emotions that you need to, okay? Don't block that shit because they're going to express themselves outwardly in some other way, okay? Everything is energy. And when you trap energy and energy just continues to build and it continues to build, and it continues to build, that puts more pressure until it explodes, okay? And it explodes in this dimension maybe as getting your feelings hurt, some type of ailment, okay? Or maybe even some type of change within your home structure, okay? There are many different ways this energy can be released, okay? This is a lot of cards. Okay. All right. We're going to tell this story really quickly, and then I'm going to wrap this video up and then go get my car serviced. Okay, so y'all see these, like, they have messages, and we're just going to go with the flow, and then I am going to wrap this up. Okay, my wonderful Gemini. So we know that you need to go with the flow because you do have love coming in, and you're going to have to deal with your pain, right? Your energy is the Queen of Pentacles, aka the Queen of Rainbow in my Zen deck. Okay, when this queen shows up, she's all about maybe being more practical and secure and stable in who she is. Okay, and because it's clarifying the Ace of Water, aka the Ace of Cups, that's letting me know that you're going to be more grounded in your feelings. You're going to be able to be on your logical side as well as on your emotional side, and fuse the yin and the yang of those two together. Be able to integrate those two together. Okay. Interestingly enough, my lovelies, this energy that you're dealing with over here, they are also going through some type of transformation. Okay, they got the freaking death card on the board, aka the Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, or it could be in the placement of their chart. The question is, my love, is are they going to take the opportunity to do the work that's being offered to them? Okay, that's the question. This is about endings. Okay, when this card shows up, this is about endings. This is about change. This is about transition. Okay. I don't know, Gemini. I kind of feel like this person may have told you that they don't want to be together anymore. Okay. You may have gotten that type of had that type of conversation, but that conversation would have brought you right back here into the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about maturity. This is all about manifestation, right? This is all about new opportunities, not just opportunities on the financial realm, but opportunities in whatever part of your life that you want to manifest, because this is all about opportunities and prosperity. And prosperity could be love, prosperity could be health, it could be finances, whatever you deem to be prosperous. Now, the thing about this, my lovely Geminis, is you need to be able to get to a place where you're learning from everything that has unfolded here, okay? Because the way this works, if this person decides that they want to do their work and do their healing, okay, they can get everything that they desire to experience. So you can't allow this person's pain and confusion to keep you in a place of trickery, where you're not being honest with yourself, and of grief, and you're not allowing yourself to love. Okay, that's not going to benefit you. Yeah. They do have this 8 of Wands energy, aka the 8 of fire in this deck, clarifying the death card. And what that says to me, that this change and this transition is going to come in quickly. Okay, this is going to be coming in quickly. For some of you, it could be separation. For some of you, if it's a roommate situation, definitely you will not want to be with a roommate that slept with your man or your woman or your girl or something. If that, okay. So yeah, so there's going to definitely be some type of change of location or quick movement with their transformation in the death cards. Okay, so yeah, so their shit is going to be handled, and it seems like their energy, this is going to be happening quickly. And as Saturn wake up, okay, and I've been talking about this for a long time. You guys don't have to worry about delivering justice to anybody. That will be taken care of. Okay, know that you will be going through breakthrough. Okay, you do this breakthrough card is aka the Tower card, and when this shows up from in this Zen deck, this means that you will be able to overcome all of this shit. Okay, this is about you being able to take everything that you have been revealed to you, right, and reconstruct it till you can get to a much higher place within yourself. Okay, this card in this deck does not represent disaster. It represents change, and you being able to break through all of this dishonesty and all of this grief, and get to a place where you're able to actually have honesty in your life and operate with love. Okay, all right. You also got the Source card, which is the Ace of Fire, okay, aka the Ace of Wands. Once again, you got a lot of new beginnings and inspiration and powerful things going on the board. Okay, they do have the Justice card showing up here in reverse. Okay, and this is unfairness. This is lack of accountability and dishonesty. Okay, so although they've moved on and they've been offered the opportunity to change, it still looks like they've been chosen to operate within dishonesty and unfairness. And this could just be them not taking the time to be truthful with themselves and still proceeding into another situation with lies, And this person could just be a person that jumps from woman to woman to get their stability. Like they don't want to pay bills, they don't want to work, they don't want to do anything, but they just want to hop from a relationship to relationship so they can be secure and stable. So they just promise whatever, okay? Now, as you tap back into source, aka the Ace of Wands, which is all about your intuition and follow your intuitive spirit and your guides, right? And be open to all of the new beginnings and the potential that's out there for you. You will have your Two of Cups moments, my love, aka Two of Water in this deck. And this is all about unified love. This is all about partnerships. This is all about attraction and relationships. So you will have your desires. You will have to walk through some things, my lovelies. But this person, they still, boy, bye. Boy, bye. That's the name. I really should just title your video, Boy, Bye. Okay? Because seriously, okay? Or girl, please. Okay? That's what I should title your video, okay? All right, my lovely Geminis, make sure you guys check out the description box to see how you can win a free reading, as well as how you can locate me if you want to schedule a personal reading. You can also find my girl Kim Warner's information in the description box. She does natal charts. So you guys can actually see exactly where all of this placement is for you. And she will be able to break all of that down to see how that fits exactly in your life. Okay. Now, I do want to say this, my lovelies. Also, I will be going live this Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. And I will be answering questions. So you guys can come on, hop on. We had fun last week, so you guys can definitely hop on. We tap into the collective energy, and then we get into maybe what some of the changes is that you may need to pay attention to. Okay, my lovelies? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, stay tuned. I will be creating my podcast, so I'm working on that, and as soon as that's ready to launch, I will let you guys know and all of the information. And check out the dailies if you have not done so. I do post daily energy forecasts, so you can kind of take a look at the energy in the atmosphere and what you may be interacting with before you leave the house. And I think that's pretty much about it. So let's just recap. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Right? The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with, okay, this is Jupiter. Virgo is Jupiter. So you could be dealing with Jupiter. Jupiter. Yeah. My head. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right. And you could be dealing with, an Aries for Mars again, or Scorpio, because this is Mars. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio. All right, so my wonderful Geminis, I hope this information was helpful. Drop comments, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in your dailies or in your next single. All right, bye, my loves.